Hey guys, let's talk about composite Venus in the eighth house. Okay, we need to have a serious tone when we talk about this one here. Why? Because Venus is in the house of crisis. Yeah, Venus is in the house of crisis. Okay, what happens when love is placed in a house of sudden changes, sudden challenges, sudden things like accidents, sudden deaths, sudden transformations, sudden gains. Venus is placed, you guys, in a house of secrets. This Venus is placed in a house of secrets because the eighth house deals with things that are like underground, whether psychologically or physically. Okay? This Venus of this couple is placed in a house of taboo subjects. By taboo subjects, we mean really controversial stuff here. Okay? So this is not really a place that brings out the positivity in Venus. Okay? We must remember that Venus is a planet that loves pleasure. Okay? And because it loves pleasure, in this house of hidden things and secrets, it's obviously telling us that there is a huge secret and a controversial issue relating to this love here. Okay? Venus is also in the house of abuse. Okay, psychological abuse. We see it here in the eighth house. I don't like to talk about draining stuff, but we have to talk about all these things. Okay, so the planet of pleasure is telling us that it's having pleasure in the dark places. So we can translate that into an affair, in terms of today's language. There is an affair. Is this an affair? Is this relationship an affair, or is one of the partners having an affair? What's the secret about? Why is it? Why is this love, telling us that something must be hidden, or something is hidden? What are you guys doing? What is going on? What are you hiding about this love actually? Why can't you publicly love each other? What's going on? What's going on, you guys? Can you tell us, you partners? But we also know that you guys could be dealing with a lot of stressful situations here. Okay. This love is not an ordinary love. It could also be facing lots of hurdles. And these problems could be coming from any angle, okay? But we would need to know, of course, what type of a zodiac sign this is holding so that we can really say who is bringing these sudden problems to this love. But for sure, what we know, there's a lot of turbulence psychologically in this relationship. Okay, there's really a lot of psychomatic, challenges. Either you guys are driving each other crazy, or the events that are happening in your relationship are driving you crazy, or maybe an affair, or maybe a scandal in the family, or a scandal that is done by an individual, by a partner in their personal life. Okay, but there's just something that is challenging you mentally as a couple in this relationship. Okay, and we also know, of course, that this is a place of other people's money. So with this Venus yacht, one of you, or maybe both of you, came together to because you wanted to benefit from your partner's money, or you wanted to benefit from their family's money. Huh? But anyway, there's someone here who will benefit, okay, from the shared resources, okay? If not both of you, definitely one of you is here to benefit and will benefit. And it's a given, will benefit, okay, from their partner or their partner's resources or their partner's um, family's resources. Okay, that's for sure. That's a given. We can't do anything about it. It's how it is. All right, so guys, now with this Venus sitting here in all, in the house of all these problems, there's issues that are shocking to us. It's also facing, the seventh aspect in the second house. Now, the second house is a house of, our childhood background, our family values, our speech, eating, our eating habits, It's a house of like principles that we have just as human beings. It's also a house that represents our cultures, our traditions, so to speak. It's also a house that represents our valuables, such as in the form of material possessions. Okay? So as I said, that this Venus sitting here in this eighth house is here to benefit either one partner or both partners, but someone is benefiting materialistically here, by this position. So they are benefiting either from their partner directly or from their partner's family. Okay? That's for sure. That's a given, guys. There's no gold digging here, but it's just how it is because this Venus is placed here. Okay? It's love. Someone will want to give. It's not like Rahu. If Rahu were sitting here, then we would say that it's greed. It's uh, like a gold digging situation. But now it's Venus. Venus is love. It means that the partners would not feel like they being cheated. Basically, they would not feel like, oh, my babe is a gold digger. No, no, no. It should be like, okay, my babe needs this, I have to provide. My babe needs a car, I have to buy the car for my babe. But some, like, a partner is benefiting, yeah, materialistically, and it's looking in to the second house of material possessions for sure. We eating here, so to speak. And because now this Venus is facing the house of eating, literally, because it's the mouth area, it means that this couple could be indulging in with their mouth in foods or objects that you know that when they eat them they have to hide. So we don't know if they taking drugs together, or they overeating, or they are having a fellowship, or with other people with their mouth, you know giving pleasures with their mouth, but in a hidden way, meaning that, again, cheating. You know what I mean? We also know that this couple, when they talk as a couple, they seem in harmony. And their communication is pleasing. Because their love is facing the house of speech, so they are really, like, I don't know, like, sensual when they talk to us. When we invite them to our house and they talking to us, and we just want to, like, listen to them. But most of the time, this is also a couple that would be talking about serious things, like psychology, like research, like say like astrology, cults, occults, and these kind of like weird, so to speak, subjects. This is also that couple. And this couple is the couple that could also be talking a lot about sex. They just, like, so open, when it comes to talking about sex. Okay, because why? Because their love Venus is in the house of sex, basically, because the eighth house is a sexual house, so it means that they're doing a lot of sexual stuff with their mouth too, so to speak. Anyway, we know that this couple has and has a direct access to actually having pleasures of material possessions, okay, because of their love, facing the second house. And most of the time, these material possessions would be coming from heritage, like like the family. Maybe it's their is someone's parents' house, or cars, that they're using, to feed their love. Because, as I said, the second house is our background, our, like, family values, family material possessions, and all of that. So it means that this couple, if they wanted, if they not already doing, they could get a lot of support, material support, from their families, or at least one family, you know um and this couple for sure could, as a couple, inherit, like, a lot of money from the government as well, in terms of taxes, you know like, they could be getting a lot of returns from the government. And yeah, guys, there's obviously the very, very good stuff in terms of material possessions. And then there's the, the weird stuff that is happening in terms of cheating and all these addictions and, you know, that we don't necessarily know about, because this house is a house of hidden things. What could we say to help the couple? Really, it depends on the sign, the zodiac sign that this Venus is wearing. Because if this Venus is, let's say, what, in Libra, it would mean that everything is done in a balanced manner. Their sexual pleasures are in a balanced manner, meaning that there's not really there's no cheating, like everything is fair, and they think about each other when, they being tempted. Somebody will be like, I'm married, or I have a partner. Things would be done in a fair manner, okay, because that's what Libra does. It, balance the scale, even though it would be in its own sign here, this Venus. But let's say now Venus is in Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius is co-ruled by Rahu. Then for sure, this couple could be even like stealing money of other people. Because Rahu is greed. Rahu is illusion. Rahu just wants to eat, 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 and there could be lots of scandals, lots of scandals, you guys. Not just like a scandal, but lots of scandals and controversial things that this couple is doing. you know so yeah, guys, that's the composite Venus in the eighth house. I'll talk to you later, okay? I love to see